Good morning, everyone. Hi, I'm Janine Davis of James Davis and Associates. I believe everyone can succeed and be happy with the right encouragement, inspiration, and motivation. It's why I created the blog Janine's World, and it's why I work every day to create resources designed to encourage, inspire, and motivate you to be your best at work and home. Today on the blog, we have a really awesome article on work-life balance. Because let's face it, sometimes when you're trying to do that work-life balance thing, everything's going to go wrong and you're going to be really frustrated. Whenever you have an opportunity to get a group of women together, the conversation inevitably will turn to work-life balance at some point. And you're going to have some women who are extremely successful, business executives, and you're going to have others who are stay-at-home moms doing a wonderful job at that type of work. And no matter which one you are, you're always going to find someone who's just frustrated at how they're balancing their work and their personal time. And so today I'm saying, let's take a different look at it. Let's acknowledge the fact that sometimes when you're trying to work life balance, you're going to mess up. Sometimes you're going to fail and fail miserably. Now, when this happens, there's going to be a lot of different reactions. Number one, you're going to have shock and denial. This is what happens when you realize that you have 32 hours of work that needs to be done, but you only have 24 hours in your day. So now you're in denial because you're going to try and go get all of this done in that little bit of time. The other reaction you're going to have is pain and guilt, because you're going to realize you have 32 hours worth of work, only 24 hours, and you have no idea how you're going to get it all done. It's extremely frustrating, and if you let it, you can feel a lot of pain and guilt. Another thing you're going to feel is maybe anger and bargaining. So you're going to try and explain to your job and to your family, I know I had this to do and that to do and this to do and that to do and this to do and that to do, but I couldn't get it all done. Some stuff had to slide, and your stuff is what slid. And that's really important to realize that that happens. Another thing you're going to face is depression and loneliness, because when you're trying to balance work and life and get it all done in a short period of time, it's an impossible task, because there's only 24 hours in a day. If you've got that 32 hours of work, some people, it's just depressing. It's demoralizing. It just makes them feel horrible. That's the reality of it. Another thing that you're going to feel people face is just some kind of, eventually, when you're succeeding at that work-life balance thing, you hit a point where you get this upward turn. And you begin to realize there's hope. There's maybe a chance out of this. Yes, I've got 32 hours of work and only 24 hours in my day, but there is hope. And that hope comes from reconstruction and working through. Because when you really accept the fact that there are only 24 hours in your day, and that sometimes work is going to be a priority, sometimes home is going to be a priority. Only you know when work is more important and when home is more important. It's a day by day, minute by minute, sometimes hour by hour, task by task type of thing. And when you recognize that, you come to this place of acceptance and hope, where you realize that you can be happy. You can say, look, there are only 24 hours in the day. I'm going to start restructuring my day so that I only deal with the 24 hours that I'm facing. That's the hard part, but you can get there. You get there when you take action now and you get control of your life. You get out your calendar on your electronic device or your paper calendar, and you plan out. There's only 24 hours in a day. These things that I'm required to do take 32 hours. They're not all happening today. What can I move? What can I adjust? And when you do that, you can get acceptance. You can feel better about yourself, about your day, and about who you are as a person, a wife, a mother, an employee, a sister, a friend, an entrepreneur, all the many roles you play. And this is important also for stay-at-home moms. A lot of times people think, well, they're stay-at-home moms, they don't have to balance life and work. They do. Staying at home and taking care of your family is a full-time job. And if that's your full-time job, you need to do that job. And you also need to have time for yourself, your life, your things that you do outside of being a stay-at-home mom, the things that you do for yourself. So no matter if you're a stay-at-home mom, an entrepreneur, a traditional 9-to-5 worker, a freelancer, no matter who you are, what you do, work-life balance is a challenge. Sometimes you're going to do it excellently, seamlessly, and it will feel really good. Other times, you're going to fail and fail miserably. When that happens, go through these steps that we talked about here. You're going to have that shock and denial. You're going to feel pain and guilt. You're going to have anger and bargaining with your watch to make more hours come into the day. You're going to be angry that you put so much into your day. You may get depressed because it just you're not going to get it all done. But then eventually you have to have that upward turn where you just realize it's only 24 hours in this day. Everything's not getting done. So you have to do something differently. And when that happens, you restructure, you do reconstruction, you change what's going to happen today. Some things will be today, some things will be tomorrow. And you accept that, and then there's hope for today and for tomorrow. You can do it. You can balance your work life and your home life and get it all done, but you're going to have to make it work in your life, in your world. Who cares what everybody else is doing? Figure out what works for you and your family and make it happen. Work-life balance can happen, and when it does, it's great. Enjoy it. And when you mess up, give yourself a break, start again, and keep moving. Take action now. Get it done. Speaking of Take Action Now, those of you who attended the webinar yesterday, it was wonderful to speak with you, to interact with you through the webinar process, and to get your thoughts and ideas on Take Action Now and get things done. I look forward to talking with you at our next webinar, which is in February, which is going to be on creating confidence. You know I love creating confidence. That's why I wrote the book. That's why I talk about it all the time. So thank you for coming to yesterday's webinar. I look forward to seeing you at the next webinar, and I will see you on Monday when we talk again about what's on the blog. Bye.